All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Mob Psycho 100, Season 3, Episode 7. Last episode, we said goodbye to a dear friend who wanted to just be a dear friend. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you were, Dimple.
You were. And while you've made many mistakes along the way, this was one of them that ended up costing you quite a bit.
Yeah.
Now, this was not entirely your doing, the whole divine tree, but yeah, you helped it along, but yeah, we're gonna miss you. And the fact that Mob was hoping there be beyond hope that you could somehow maybe come back or somehow find your way back out of this whole thing. Who knows? We'll see. Most likely
will.
not, but
Probably not.
Probably not. But that did feel like a very clear arc end for the show thus far.
And now we have half a season left.
Yeah, which is odd because we haven't really done that too much. We've kind of had that happen in season 2. But I would like to see some shifting over to kind of the stuff that they teased us with in the beginning of season 2, with a little bit more of the slice of life focus of Mob now being a little bit more of a realized person, and then just interacting with his friends at school, and then also just kind of doing a little bit of introspection.
I would love that. I would love that so much.
But yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Oh my god! Time flies! Ah, yes.
No. Oh. We don't need to start a new anime.
God, his voice. Yeah. Oh, yes. It's just you. Yeah, it's just you. Yep. No, I'm gonna miss you all. Oh, right. The only chance.
Wait, you were serious about it? Yeah, right. Passing the buck. He's the youngest.
Yep. Oh, the red under her eyes. Yeah.
And then they just all joined the Body Improvement Club because they're used to coming here.
So many good ones. Toranza Mission 1. Okay. Oh, are they going to send a psychic transmission into space?
Yeah, they actually get into contact with aliens.
Huh? I know some people.
Yeah.
It's a form of it, but it's not, yeah, I was going to say it's to each other, yeah.
Oh no.
Right, it's like a dog whistle.
But what if it's something that makes the other psychics worried, and then it causes trouble somehow?
What's your range on this? What's your general range of this? This plane of existence. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. They answered the range question.
Yeah.
Less range.
Okay.
No, that's kind of cool. I like it. These are all estimates, but that's cool. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh god. It's just gonna be every psychic in the world. No, they are actually gonna get aliens, because it's gonna boost it that far.
Oh, and animals can kinda get a vibe from it too.
I'm just waiting for it to zoom out of the planet.
I'm just waiting for military installations with their like specific psychics that they're testing on. Just go, ah! And then they're like, what is happening? Oh, these readings, they're off the charts. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Who's this? Oh.
Okay.
Interesting.
What if this, like, awakened people to psychic powers?
Yeah, there's the real. Throughout winter break.
Oh, wow.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, he can feel it.
Uh-huh.
So he's got mild telepathy. He can slightly receive it. Whoa. Awesome.
Hey.
Awesome. Yes! Yes, it kind of happened a little bit, but... Oh, God.
Oh, damn. That's,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
oh, damn. Okay.
Cool, cool.
I mean, you found one. Okay.
Yeah. Right. No one taking it seriously. Yeah. It's not about you. Yeah.
And he doesn't need to use his powers to prove it.
Yeah. Oh,
Right.
cool, cool.
体内に水分が足りてないと血液の流れも悪くなって今回のように倦怠感や寝起きが悪いなどの症状を引き起こす悪霊が寄ってきますので
Wow.
Oh my god.
Start at work.
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, what a bother. Oh,
Yeah.
what a pain. I wanted to drink, but yeah. But we're gonna be looking for UFOs. Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh.
Yes, giving us fans what we want.
Yep.
Ah! Hey, what do you know?
どうしたんすか倉田部長。
あんたたちが見つけた例のテレパシストは
まだ知らないんでしたっけ。教えたら来ないと思って。
Wow.
時間朝9時でしょ。
もう少し待ちましょう。
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This isn't her.
Oh.
This is him projecting his mind out to make him look like her. Oh. Okay. Okay. Never mind. Dumb
Okay.
theory.
竹中。なんであんたがここにいるの？
まあまあ、とにかくこれで全員揃ったから駐車場に向かいましょう。走ろう。
Ah!
もう怒って帰っちゃったかもしれないぞ。
Yes!
Okay. Yeah. They can never know. Yep.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I
That's,
love it.
that's so goofy. Oh. This is so goofy. I love
He's
it.
still a bundle of nerves from almost being late.
なかなか寝つけなくて。また他人の声がうるさかったのか。いや、緊張して。
To use this power. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
よくも騙してくれたわね。テレパシストが竹中なんて。
いや、こいつ本物で。いいよ。どっちにしろ UFO 呼べるかどうかわからないんだから。泥船山だ。ここから山道。
I can't wait for some kind of shenanigans to go down here.
What I'm wondering is
Okay.
if they get the picture of the UFO in like episode 2, are the next 4 episodes going to be, oh shit, there's a UFO here. What do we do? Like,
All right, we got a new character.
yep.
We got a new focus. We're going to have a bit of time using the powers of Takenaka and Mob and just...
Maybe find some UFOs.
yeah, maybe find some UFOs, but also specifically bringing a group of friends back together that had a little bit of a sundering because of missed expectations and a lack of communication. And
Right.
this is something that Mob has learned quite a lot about over the course of the season, about how important it is to communicate your needs.
Yep.
Who, well, someone who kind of helped him out a lot in this case was Reagan, but Reagan's not necessarily going to be the one kind of being the mentor sensei in
Nope.
this case. If anything, it's going to be Mob,
Yeah.
which is really cool.
And I think that's a perfect way to, like, granted, this arc might not necessarily be the thing that takes up the whole rest of the season. Maybe it's just like a 2-episode arc or something. But
Sure.
if it is, I could see that still really working because then it's going back to something mundane, normal. It's showing how Mob has grown, right? That it's not just about his own journey anymore.
Right.
It's about now he's at a point where he's healthy enough and whole enough to be able to help other people, right?
Yeah.
And there you go. Like, I think that would be narratively super poetic and a
It's
perfect way to wrap
satisfying.
things up.
Yeah, giving someone who's had a struggle an opportunity to teach the thing that they've been struggling with regards to someone else is a very important part of kind of coming up with kind of taking, like, you know what I'm trying to say.
You learn the lessons and then you teach the lessons, right?
Exactly,
The
yeah.
student becomes the teacher and coming full circle and all that good stuff. And also having it be something that focuses on Kurata as a character, I also really like that because I always got the sense that, like, she had like an arc that was like being built up, but at the same time, because she was the normie in the cast, she didn't really have a reason to be in the story, right?
Interesting,
You know,
okay.
so it's sort of like there would be these things where it's like, okay, we're doing stuff with her character, but only bits and pieces because it isn't really relevant right now. Whereas
Yeah.
now, this could be the perfect time to do it.
Yeah, I'm glad that she is getting this focus here. I did not see that coming particularly. I felt like there was a bunch of stuff that kind of focused on that a little bit in season 2. And this is more of Takenaka's kind of moment here.
Oh, okay.
But because he's a new character, it's also one where I'm like, ooh, I'm a little worried that we're introducing a new character really close to the end of the series. And I like the focus of having someone who felt isolated by their power and thus they chose not to use it, thus being something that they're denying. And then Mob, whose character has been one about acceptance, feels like he can then really help someone like that. But in terms of having the story develop Mob in some way, I feel like he still hasn't fully accepted every part of himself. And I feel like that's where we could maybe have this story continue some of Mob's development. Because I feel like I would rather the last few episodes of this series focus more on him as a character.
Okay.
And I feel like him teaching is not enough.
Well, one way they could potentially do it is, the saying like you learn most when you're the teacher, So maybe it's something where it's like,
Sure.
he does this thing because the Takenaka character almost feels like he's a stand-in for what Mob might have been if Mob hadn't gone on his own journey, right?
Okay.
Because I thought that Kurata's situation and the stuff of her looking for telepathy and stuff was eventually going to involve, Mob is this really powerful psychic and everything that's been nearby you this whole time, right?
I mean, that was season 2. That was
Gotcha.
That was season 2. That's because now she knows about his power.
Oh, she does. Oh, shoot.
Yeah,
I forgot
yeah.
about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, also season 1 as well. That was what brought in Claw. Was she didn't know about his power at the point, but she had him pointing out people that were like.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
strange.
But now to have something where then maybe Mob, by seeing the way that these characters are able to sort of like resolve their mundane, like just school experience and relationships and everything, then that could be a springboard or something for then him to reflect on, how far he's come, or I don't know.
Yeah, I personally would love to see that focus on, but I feel like what we're mostly going to get is the kind of the group interactions and then the comedy and shenanigans associated with that, where they're going to scare themselves into like thinking that it's something bigger than what actually is, and then whatever they end up doing, they actually do make contact with something, and it's not necessarily a UFO, but the idea that they could be like, oh, we did it, we created the memory, wow, it's awesome, and then Kurata's crying happy. I'm like, guys, this was all I wanted. I just wanted something where we could all be a group together and make this happen. And then Takenaka's like, me too. And then they're like, come here. And then they hug, and it's sweet and wholesome. And it doesn't need to be anything crazy conflict-wise. But
right, because unless actual like aliens get involved or something, I don't see there being enough conflict in this for it to actually last the rest of the season.
Right, I don't want actual aliens to get involved. I feel like it would be a fun way to connect things back to, again, the last remaining thing really lingering psychic-wise in the story, which is Mob's question mark thing.
Gotcha.
And that's most likely not some kind of alien thing. That's probably just Mob's true self, his true like inner emotions or something like that, or just the fear that he has of rejection because of the whole thing in his childhood that happened when he hurt some people and he had the get a clue moment. So it could be interesting to see like Mob be the one that gets contacted, where it's like, oh yeah, it's not that Mob's like, oh, I feel something like, and then everyone's like, what is it, Mob? I don't know,
See, everyone else sees a light in the sky that's like, oh wait, maybe that's a UFO. And then meanwhile Mob's like, hey, so we're the aliens from this other galaxy or something. Is it okay for us to come down? we don't want to like cause any trouble, sir, you know, but
That would be hilarious. And mom's just like, no, it's cool. We're good. And they're like,
oh, I'll make
okay.
you look like regular people.
Are
you
you
know?
trying to attack us? No. We're just goofing off down here. Dang, you humans are really powerful. Okay, well, we're gonna say goodbye for now, but
Yep.
yeah,
Thank you. You know,
yeah, please give us advance warning next time you do this. You know, like that was really scary. Like,
yeah, I was really expecting they were going to pull something like it ended up just being, oh, hey, the person at their school is already a psychic, right?
Right.
But I expected it to be something where it would just be oh no, yeah, Mob sent this signal real far, and then it just be the whole rest of the show is just the consequences of that.
Yeah, I like that they quickly. Wow, there was this worry about Takenaka being a problem because of the way he was using his power in his past and stuff. The idea that they quickly went the wholesome route of he very much turned that off because he was sick of it, but also he's not a problem just by the nature of him having misused and abused his power at times. It's the, oh, okay, no, but you can come in here. We accept you. It's fine. And then he's like, oh, well, I guess, it's not like I wanted to be here or anything.
Some nakama in this shit.
Some tsundere, just needing to be just kind of roped in. It's
also,
like, all right, cool.
I really like the detail of if you have someone that's been reading people's minds their whole life, even if they stop, they can still match the look in someone's eyes to
a general thought.
Yeah, like I thought that was really cool. Like that's something that's not often talked about in stories where you have someone that can read minds, but it's like
you don't need to necessarily read.
You wouldn't necessarily even need to read minds at that point, because you
see enough patterns. Yeah.
Right, exactly. So yeah,
the idea that like something that I remember like growing up with a lot was I felt like I was able to detect when people would lie pretty consistently, and I ended up getting into situations that was very frustrating because I would be like, hey, like if someone would lie, I'd be like, hey, you don't have to lie, and then they get upset like I'm not lying. I'm like, oh, but you are, but okay, but and then it's all right. So maybe it's not as important to let them know, basically, but it's the awareness to be like, okay, cool. If they're lying, why are they lying?
Sure.
Okay, cool. So then rather than trying to get them with that thing there or expose them in some way,
right.
just respond in a kind way that basically lets them know that it's okay that they don't necessarily have to share everything or don't necessarily have to be that vulnerable. And then you can watch someone in real time adjust their thing to be more open as you communicate to them without letting them know that they're trying to protect themselves or guard themselves in whatever method. It's
Takenaka doesn't always need to say the things that he can tell that people are probably thinking, even without using his telepathy. But maybe sometimes when it's like, one, I'm in good company because these other people have psychic powers and whatnot. But also, maybe it'd be helpful for me to say that here for this guy. But I just thought that was cool.
I thought that was cool too. But yeah, all right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access. You can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.